Hey guys, it's Sonia, and I know it's been a bit since I've been on this channel. Hopefully you saw my thrift vlog on my other channel, on my Thrift Life channel, and the day before that, just kind of bringing you up to speed that I wasn't feeling the best of it, so I stopped filming my vlogs, focused on some other things here around the storefront, but now I'm back. So my goal is to post on my thrift channel, and then on the alternate day, post here on my Sonia Miller channel. And this is probably going to be the channel where there's more creative conversation and bits and pieces. So yesterday, while I was thrifting, I got to tell you that I wasn't thrilled with what I found at Goodwill yesterday. I thought, you know, it's been a few weeks. See if there's anything good. I found a couple like nice pieces, little pieces that I love, but there still wasn't a whole lot, you know. But as part of that vlog yesterday, I told you that I stopped by, or I had to stop by and pick up some new prints. So yeah, over the last couple weeks of just not feeling well, even though I didn't do a lot of physical stuff, I just kind of laid low, let my body heal. I did take the time to go back into the vault of artwork, and there's been some prints that I put out in the past that I just you know, I just had to go refine the files again. And sometimes that's a hard thing, you know, when you save stuff and it feels like I've just got to go back and I've got to go through my hard drive and I've got to find it and I've got to reformat it. And anyhow, I got it all done. So I will share with you what I picked up yesterday. I got this box, found a great place here in Erie that could do my prints for me, because trust me, not all prints are equal. I have learned that as well. But so who remembers this one, More Self-Love? So these are all based on paintings, and I did these paintings a couple years back. Oh, the heat just kicked on. I did these paintings a couple years back. It was probably around yeah, a couple years back, right? I'm just trying to remember. During the panoramic time, if you know what I mean. So I say panoramic because I don't want to get the YouTube algorithm gods mad. So, but during that time, of course, we all had a little extra time to work on stuff, and so I worked on some paintings. This one here that I did became one of my most popular ones. I think I looked this one up. It might have been like 2021 I did this one. This is my Moonchild print here, and so I have the original canvas. I never sold it, but she's beautiful. And so I have literally one print left, and I painted a thrifted frame yellow, and that was my like demo of the actual prints to show you how nice it could be. And I matched up with the yellow with the crown, and they all sold out. Couldn't tell you how many people tried to take the actual demo, like my frame print. And so I put it back out in the last 24 hours, so I had to make sure I have prints now to sell with it. So there's that one. And then, so I'm gonna sign these today, here in a little bit. Getting busy out there, I can see through the window. It is Saturday afternoon. Started my day off with an amazing hike. It was beautiful. So this one here says, beautiful soul, believe in yourself. Love that one. So yeah, at the time I did all these paintings, I sold them, and I told people that, hey, you may hold the actual original to all my prints. And I let that go. And so yeah, everybody bought these. These were a sellout. And this one here is good as well. They're all good. She who is brave is free. Did that one's in pink posies. And I think there was one more. Yep, here it is here. It is Create Your Own Sunshine. So today I'm gonna work on signing them, getting them into just like a little clear sheet and backing to protect them. And I will put these indeed on my Etsy channel, get that going again. I want to do a lot more art. I've actually been working on some new art, so stay tuned. I'll share with you guys those canvas pieces soon. But today I'm going to get back into a project that, well, I started maybe 2 months ago. Do you ever start a project and it just never comes to completion? I can't even, well, I know that they're here somewhere. We moved some stuff, but I started on these mugs, and I put them up in such a safe place as we were remodeling that now I can't find the original ones. I think they're in a drawer. But these were the mugs that I got from the Dollar Tree. And yeah, I ended up looking, you know, I love the idea of thrifting stuff and reusing it, giving it a new life, and, you know, keeping it out of the landfill and somebody else going on to love it and reuse it. But honestly, you know, the mugs that I found around were not cheap. They were actually on average $2, and these were $1.25, and they're brand new. So you know what, I thought I'm just gonna go ahead and buy these from the Dollar Tree because it just makes more sense. Why am I paying more for something that, you know, may have stains on it or crazing or something like that? So we're gonna go brand spanking new. So these are the mugs, and I picked up, since I picked up this bag, I'll just do what's in this bag today and every day work on a little bit. So stay tuned on this channel. My goal on this channel is to not like, or just want to do chit chat. So if you're looking for somebody to hang out with in the evenings and just, yeah, I don't know, just lay back and just relax. You know, I watch YouTube. I love YouTube. And even sometimes when I'm watching YouTube in the evenings, I always watch it before I go to bed. Sometimes I'll just be literally in the bed with my phone and I'm scrolling on my phone, but it's just so nice to have background, something going on, like, I don't know, a little bit of company. So yeah, these are not going to be highly produced videos, but they're going to be chats, and I'll show you what kind of projects I'm getting into. I love the idea of having a display of artwork. I've started working on a display in my shop. I've had a few, they popped up, they sold, and I just need to regroup a new one. So I started on that, and I'll show you maybe tomorrow in my vlog. But yeah, I just love the idea of having lots of colorful things. So these mugs are gonna get a makeover, and I'll show you what I'm up to. Got my paints, my Junk Monkey paints, of course. And I just put out a little bit. I'm just using this lid. I will use anything literally for a paint palette. I don't have a problem with that. I'll use anything. Okay. And I got some water here. So I'm just using a mason jar. I just dumped out some water. And I've been making hot chocolate here at the shop, making crock pots full of hot chocolate for like when we have gatherings. We kind of have socials here. And I just used this entire tin up. Which crock pot hot chocolate is the best. Like if you have a group of people, this is just the great value, and everybody's like, this is so yummy. Yeah, I think I made it good. I had the right ratio going on, you know, but it just keeps it nice and warm, and everybody can ladle out a little bit of what they want into a cup, and then you can do a little station of like extra marshmallows. It's a whole thing. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 mugs here. I'll get started with my first layer with you guys today, show you kind of what I'm doing. Maybe it will inspire you as well. Yes, the Junk Monkey paint will stick to the mugs, and I'm going to do a special curing process as well with them. So that's going to be a whole other part, but right now we're going to start getting the paint on. And what I want to do is get the first layer on of paint, and then I can let that dry, and I can come back and add in a little bit of extra bits and pieces, and then we're going to let that dry, and then it'll be ready for the final curing process, okay? All right, so where shall we start? It is a beautiful day here in Erie, by the way. It is, let's see, what is it? It's, I think somewhere maybe around 50, maybe around 50 degrees. Gorgeous. So we're gonna do some grass first. We're gonna do the background first. Now, when I do these, I don't let it come up to the lip of where somebody would put their mouth. If you wanted to, you could put some painter's tape on here. I'm just gonna judge with my eyeballs right now. And honestly, the truth is that if you like went up over that area, just take your finger or a wet rag and clean it off before it dries. But we're gonna create some background foliage, okay? So we went for a walk today, me and my friend. I set it up this morning to go early because it is Saturday, and Saturday can be a busy time here at the store. And I did not want to not be here on the premises, so I thought, you know, we get out, we'll take a walk about 9:30, which if you know me, I usually don't agree to things. Like 9:30, ideally, well, you know, a 9:30 at night is my favorite. 9:30 in the morning, I'm gonna get some brown, but I'm not even gonna clean my brush. But 9:30 in the morning, like I am more of a late night person, so you might see me go live here late at night, get back into that again. I'm thinking about doing that. All right, we'll love that. Yeah. But we went for a walk this morning. I'm so glad that I did. I have a personal goal to do more movement, do more walking, and take time for what I want to do. Because the truth is that, you know, how's that go? That saying go, you know, what will continue is what you will allow. I believe it goes like that. Basically, you know, what you take time for is what will happen in your life. And so I've been saying for a long time that I'd love to get out and do more walking. I am a better person. I love myself better, and it brings me much joy when I get time to be out in the woods. Growing up in the woods and doing a lot of outdoorsy things, you know, that was my life. So it just feels right. And so Erie is very beautiful in that we are now residents of Erie, as you know. We sold our house, so working in Erie was one thing because you'd work, but then we had a 2-hour commute, an hour each way. So we were open till 7 o'clock. And so by the time you close in a store and then got on your way, you know, you're eating supper so late at night, and it just was a lot. I'm not going to miss winters. So being now here in Erie, you know, you have more time. And the other thing we did was, instead of being open until 7 o'clock, we changed it and we put it back to 6 o'clock. We're open 7 days a week. So I feel like 7 days a week, you should be able to get here between 11 a.m. and 6 o'clock, you know, and that's just part of having better boundaries and recognizing that, you know, in working, you know, in basically having a business and running a business, don't forget you as well, right? Never get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. And so it's really easy. By the way, I'm going to put some flowers on here now. Look at that. We got foliage. She's gorgeous. That's just the background. This will get covered. Parts of it will. Now, you know, I love my antique black background. So I'm going to begin to add in some little posies. I'm just going to do little round ones like that all over. Do different sizes. So, but yeah, when you are a shop owner, it is so easy to always find something to do. Always something that you should be doing, could be doing, you know, and especially if you're a driven person, sometimes it's easy to stop. Like you feel like there's something wrong. You need to always do something and always be on the move. And so this is me, you know, kind of like probably past Sonia. I know for a fact, let's be honest, past Sonia would just suck it up, and if she's, you know, sick or not, just keep on plowing forward. And it's like, you know, being sick in the last few weeks, I've just kind of gotten to a place in my life where, you know, if I don't make a video today, is like the earth going to, you know, is everything going to come to an end? It is not. It's going to be just fine. So taking time for you and doing that. I feel like I've really, over the last few, especially the last couple of years, anybody else out there just feel like you just have better boundaries? Stuff that you did before or allowed before, now you would never stand for it, you know? I have an easier time of saying no to stuff that I would have been like, oh, I should probably do that, you know, and I would go just out of my way, you know, and maybe the other person never knew, you know, what I was doing. But I would always do that. And now, you know, now there's just certain things that I'm like, no, I'm done with that. We're over that. We'll make it work another time. Look at that. See, flowers. All right, so I've got black in my brush. Always got to take that off. But yeah, anybody else just feel that change, that shift that's happened in the last few years? Tell me if you know what I mean. Tell me if you know what I mean. All right, I'm going to probably put do some red. They're going to turn into pink because, you know, I like to add white with my paints. So white and red makes a really pretty pink, but I'm just getting a base on here. Oh, I could do them all different colors too. They don't have to all be pink. And that's the goal, to like have a bunch of them that are different colors. No two are alike, you know, that sort of thing. So the goal for myself this summer is to get out, to explore the trails of Erie. I'm thankful that I live in a place that's near a lake because I'm very drawn to water, and that's what I know from where I was born, on a rock in the North Atlantic. So I find it very calming and very grounding when I'm near water. Like that's my best scenario, and access to water. But here there's beautiful trails and creeks that run out to the lake. Oh my gosh. So today we did one, it's called Asbury Woods. If you are in the Erie area, you'll have to tell me if you know. Okay, that's kind of cute, right? Love that. So yeah, it's in the, it's called Asbury Woods. And oh my goodness gracious, they have like parts, it's a boardwalk, parts, let's put a, should I do some pink now? Kind of like that red too. I could leave that red, but why not? We can just play. They have parts that have boardwalks with like flowers and a little water beside of it, and which was gorgeous. It just felt like I was in, I don't know, a fairy forest with all the yellow flowers growing up on the sides of, you know, just new growth happening. It was beautiful. Found great places. So if I want to just kind of hang out in a creek this summer and just be near water when it gets really, really hot, like that would be a great place just to sit in the water, just to float in the water. There's also spaces where you could definitely swim. It would be deep enough. So pretty, just a really nice area. And it had like a meadow, which looked like felt like I was in a vineyard. It's just beautiful. And then it had some waterfalls. Oh my goodness, guys. But yeah, I got up this morning. I took my coffee with me, the magic beans. And yeah, I went out, and I'm so glad I did. It's so easy to just be like, I should just not do this, just go straight to work. But taking the time to do that, the more and more I walk, it just gets me excited for the next time I get to walk. There's a beautiful trail behind the shop. I was honestly thinking, see how they went from red to now I've got a pink, pretty. I was honestly thinking about this summer, about taking my camera, taking you guys, and taking some canvases and literally backpacking it and doing some really cool painting videos, but do them in the forest. How fun would that be? I don't know. I always feel better when I get back to the forest, right? To the raw elements. I like that. Now I can put a few little extra little like leaves and things, like they're opening up. Put that color around it a little bit more. How pretty. We like that. And then I just pack my snacks and go. Today I took some little sausage bites and like cheese. Oh my goodness, it was so good. It was so good. You know I like my snacks, okay? I am always, oh, you guys are going down. Yeah, I was always a person that was like, yeah, let's have some snacks. Like I will always have almonds with me or something like that. That's cute. All right, so let's do some green. Before I paint some leaves, I think I'm gonna like put some color. You see I have this green going on here. I'm gonna use some of my Viridian. And it's like a really pretty blue green. I love that. I'm just gonna like add in something else, just so it's not all darks here. The other thing that you can do if you want to add in some color is just put little blobs, just little dots like that. So do you guys have any plans for the summer? Do you have a cabin that you go to, or an area, or anything like that? We plan to do, of course, some trips, some RV trips. There we go. We've just been putting our RV, we just got our RV back from some maintenance. So getting it all prepared. I did see there's a frost warning tonight, so in the east, you're not out of it yet. Okay, now I'm gonna do some green. so pretty. All right, so I did kind of map out some leaves, but you know, you can put them wherever you want. See, now we got some leaves going on. I also want to get myself set up. My studio is kind of all apart because I've moved it so many times, and then I had a home studio and a shop studio, and things got boxed up and to move and all apart. But 'tis the season. I'll probably work on that tonight, getting my studio reset back up, and getting organized, because I would like to do these sit down and chat, paint, have conversation, hang out videos again, and I'd like to get it set up so I have a little spot so I can plug in my stuff, my light and stuff like that. Today I could not find the battery for it, but that's what happens. All right, so now we're going to take a little bit of white and go in on top of that green. So if you do have the Junk Monkey paints, they are listed on my Etsy. If you just make things out of those basic colors, are you guys falling down again? What are you doing down here? If you like put those colors together and mix colors, then they're all related. So your colors will look really good together. A little bit of white. Oh, I picked up a little bit of pink there. That's fun. Put a few little dots because we can. You know, what are they? We don't know. They're just stuff and things. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna add a few more little green bits because I think it's pretty. How nice that is. So we don't want to put too much paint on. We just want to let this part dry. I'm gonna leave this in the sunshine. Let it do its thing. Let it do its thing, and then, but do you see how I didn't go above here? Right? We don't want to go above there. That's pretty. Could you put somebody's name on this? You sure could. Could you write something in there, like a saying? You know, I love my little positive affirmations. You could. Okay, I love that. Now, let me just lighten up the centers of these flowers a little bit. Sorry, guys. Once I get my studio all set up, it'll be good. I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow ochre because I love the yellow ochre. Do you know that color? It's almost like a, I don't know, like a muted, rusty, mustard yellow. Just gonna put a little bit of that in some of the centers for brightness. I like that. There we go. And then because they're in the centers, I could put a few little dots here and there, nothing crazy. I hear kids' voices outside. There's an incense room right outside where I am. The puppies have been in here. Oh, we had a turtle in here today. We had a tortoise. Tortoise, I think it was. He was a Egyptian red tortoise. His name was Weasel, and he came in with this pair of leather bat wings on. And so he was checking out the store in with his mom, and so cute. So cute. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. I think I'm just gonna leave that, and then if I really want to add something else, I can. But yeah, so here we go. Here's mug one. So pretty. We love it. So I'm gonna do a whole collection. I think I said there's 12 mugs that I bought. I've got a handful of them already started, and now I'm just gonna finish off the rest of them and get them finished, get them cured. But I do love that. I hope it inspires you. Paint on whatever you want. Just paint. Go for a walk too. It feels good. All right, friends, I'm gonna go ahead and check in on Matt, see if he needs my help. I see a few people pulling in the parking lot here, so I'm just gonna go lend him some assistance, see what he needs. And then I will see you guys again real soon. So yeah, all right, take care and have a beautiful day. It is what? It's Saturday. It's Saturday. It's Saturday afternoon at this point. And I'll see you guys on YouTube in just a bit. Bye.